Okay, so now we're going to add some video to our movie here. So we're going to come over to our asset bins and scroll and find the video bin or folder. Double click on it to open it up. And here are all of the different movies that we might be using in our project. We're going to use the first one here, the general. And notice when you hold your mouse over it, you can kind of scrub and play if you want to see before you insert something what it looks like or what exactly is in that clip. You can kind of take a quick look with it right in the bin. Then to get it in, just double click. When you double click, it shows up in our work area. Then go ahead and close the bin. And you can see again by pulling the playhead, you can see what it looks like, or you can actually play it, see what it looks like. There's no sound on this because this is a silent film. And so we'll have to add some sound to it. It was a film done by Buster Keaton, and Buster Keaton was a famous silent film star. So anyway, what we want to do is we're just going to take part of this film, not the whole segment here. So scroll to about 13-14 seconds. Once you get it close, if you can use the step forward frame by frame, and I'm just kind of clicking it forward a little bit till he's about here, till he's on thing. So about 14 seconds or so is where you want to start. And we've got to tell Premiere, hey, this is where we want to start the clip. So we have to mark it. We mark it in by using the squiggly line with the point out. And when we click on that, notice how everything after that is kind of selected. Now we play it forward to the point where we want to start, somewhere around here until he realizes he's in trouble. Somewhere around here. This is where we want to mark it out. So, I'm going to come back here and we'll go back to 21 seconds just to make it even. There we go. So about 21 seconds. Okay? And we have to mark it out. So that is the other squiggly line. Here's the section that we want to use. Now, when we have sound, sometimes we only want to use the video and not the sound. Sometimes we only want the sound, the audio part of the clip, and not the video. That's what these two features allow us to do. If I click here and drag, it's only going to drag the video. Here we'll only drag the audio. If you want both, you put your mouse in the middle of the picture here. Just click and you drag it down. All right? I'm going to drag it down. Notice how the audio and visual video sections went on their respective lines automatically. And again, there's no sound because this is a silent film, but if we did, it would go there. Okay? So there we have our video selected. We are going to put an overlay title on this so people know the name of the movie. So we're going to come back, and again, I have my playhead somewhere in the clip, so we kind of know where we want the title to go. Come up to title, new title, default still, just like we've done before. Again, I'm going to call it the general, because that's the name of, that's what we're going to put on the title itself. Okay, say OK. Again, we come up with our window dialog box for creating titles. You can see the video in the background. I'm going to add my typing tool and add the general. You might want to resize it again. And then of course change the text color. I'm going to resize and change the text color. Again, this is all review. Let me scroll down here to our solid. This film, I'm going to do like a dark blue, so it kind of looks like a little gray. So it looks a little black and whitish. Maybe something over here. So there you go. We can select it, and I'm using my arrow keys to nudge it up and over so it's someplace where we want to be, somewhere out of the line. Okay, so that's where we want the title to go. Go ahead and close it. Notice here in the bin, you don't see the background in the bin. You have to click and drag it and put it on top of the clip to make it the overlay. So over here is the clip, no title. Over here is the preview of the movie, and we can see the title. And I'm going to stretch it so it's the same length as the clip. And you can kind of see how it kind of comes together there. Alright, very good. So our movie is starting to come together now. Got some video, got some clip. What we need now is some sound or some music to make it a little more interesting. That is what we'll be working on next.